Ooh. We're in Ecuador right now, and the reason we came here was because we love fruits.
Right. So we didn't know anything about Ecuador. We just basically, I saw somebody on Instagram who was here. She loved it. So I just looked into it. I talked to him about it, and now we're here. And we're in fruit paradise.
Well, we heard Ecuador had some of those most exotic fruits in the world. So what do? Go to the grocery store and buy as many as we can. We're still missing a few. So for today, we're gonna test some, show you the inside, tell you what it kind of tastes like. And some of them aren't ready yet, so this video will continue on, so you might see some shirt changes. So don't be confused. We just want to try to show you, try them all maybe. But for now, we'll show you what we have.
Mm-hmm. So first, we went to the market for the first time this afternoon. The first time we actually just went to the supermarket and we wanted to buy everything. We'll probably take you through the market too.
Yeah, probably at the, either you'll see it, either you already saw it or you'll see it at the end. But it's so cheap. You get bags full of fruits and vegetables for $1 each. You just, but that's for another thing. Yeah. Let's get down to testing.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
Well, I have a list on my phone with the names because some of the names are just a little complicated and we're not going to remember them all. So I guess following the list, we'll start with the Uvilla.
Uvilla.
Toast. I tasted it. While she tastes, I'll talk about my piece. See the inside, it's very seedy. I find it a little bit sour. A little, kind of pops in your mouth a little bit. It's a little too sour for me. I like it. I feel like it would go good in a smoothie, like to balance out the taste.
Yeah, I like it. It's sour, but I like it anyway.
I've had worse.
But yeah, so today, like I said, we went to the market, but we spent the whole time asking people, so what is this? And what is this? And how do you eat it? And
some of them are nice. They open them up for you and let you taste them before buying, which makes you want to buy. Smart tactic. So that one, it's sour and sweet. It's really interesting. It's called Uvilla. If you can get a little bag of a few, definitely try them. He said, not my favorite, but I think in a smoothie it'd be great. See, following the list next, we have
Tomate de Arbol.
Literally translates to tomato of the tree, but apparently it's not related at all to a tomato. So let's cut it in half, or I'll do it in half this way. Apparently.
The knife doesn't cut.
Yeah, and I don't have a good knife. Jesus.
Go to the middle.
Yeah, apparently. I swear I've done this before. Cut fruits. So, good look. Pretty much all of them have a lot of seeds. They're not hard, they're not a problem. Just give you a heads up. I'm not sure how to eat this, so I guess I'll take a spoon.
It looks like, this is the first time we're actually trying this one. It looks like another fruit I had this morning. I think it was the Pepino.
Oh yeah, I saw a video about that. Yeah, we'll get to that. So I actually read that it's very tart. I don't think it is. It's like tastes a lot like a melon. It's a little bit slightly more bitter, but it's a lot like a melon. Like a honeydew melon, but more bitter.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
The juices, it's got a lot of juices. It practically melts in your mouth. Like I said, but unless you just want something just sweet, don't try it.
Yeah. I think it would be good as a mix with something else. I know my aunt actually makes this as ice cream, and it's really good as ice cream with another kind of ice cream that's kind of balancing it.
Yeah, so I guess if you have something really sweet, kind of like the Uvilla, it helps balance out.
Oh, yeah.
So for now, we're just gonna try half because we have a lot to try. We don't want to get too full, so we're gonna set this part aside for later. Next, let's see. Whoop. Big guy. Next, we have the Pitahaya.
This one.
No.
No. So the Pitahaya, there are actually two kinds. This one is sweeter, and then there's another kind that we tried, which is pink. We might bring it later.
Oh, we'll definitely bring it because I liked it.
I didn't. So the other one is not sweet. I feel like it didn't have much of a taste.
If you need a kind of an image, if you've ever seen a dragon fruit, that's what it is. This one's like, I guess, the little brother of the dragon fruit. I tasted the dragon fruit at the market when the lady allowed us to taste it. And I've had both, but I want to have it again on camera so you can better gauge the reaction. So, I'm sorry. Of course, lots of seeds again. It looks a little bit like a kiwi with bigger seeds. Also looks kind of, to me, like a lot of spider webs with eggs. Hope I didn't ruin your appetite. It's sweet. It's really good. I personally, out of everything I've tried on and off camera, that one is my favorite. And he said it's a kiwi, but it's a lot easier to get to the I guess the juicy parts.
And it's really juicy.
And this one is really juicy. It's sweet. Definitely, we put it in a smoothie. She did this morning.
No.
No, it wasn't.
I put it in the smoothie yesterday, but that one ended up on the counter, so we won't talk about it.
Wait, so it wasn't in the one today?
Put it in the one today.
Oh, so it hasn't been a smoothie, but
so.
I think it would be delicious. We're gonna talk about it because I think she did, but we'll worry about that later. Like I said, this one is really good. Definitely buy it, especially if you like kiwis. And you can just eat it like with a spoon, like we did. Put it in something, and I feel like you can make some nice desserts with it too. So, my favorite. I'll rank it for me number one. I don't know where she puts it, but I guess we have a lot more.
I think it's close. Yeah.
Next, let's see.
Naranjilla. And this is the first time we'll try it too.
Interesting thing is, it also looks like a khaki.
Yeah.
Which is also another thing that looks like a tomato. We found a lot in Chile and Argentina, the khakis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look...
In Spain too.
Yeah, in Spain. They look exactly like this, which really confused us, but apparently it's a whole different kind of fruit vegetable.
Yeah. The top part in the khaki is actually harder. Usually this is really soft, so I guess that's the main difference.
What we'll see about the taste in terms of difference. Yeah, we really need a better knife.
Yeah.
Should I go get the other one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It looks like an orange.
Well, it looks here. It looks a little bit similar to the tomato of the tree one we saw earlier. Ooh.
I don't know how I feel about this.
It smells pretty sour.
And it looks like, if you look at this part, it really looks like an orange to me.
Like an orange and a lemon had a child, baby child. I don't know what the polite word is used, but I'm gonna set this one aside and we'll try what she has there. I think just bite it. Ooh,
I don't like it.
that is strong. Sourness strong. Now, flavor-wise, I would say flavor-wise is neutral, but in terms of sourness, that hits you as much as a lemon, maybe more.
I don't like it. I like lemons, but this is just too much for me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it might work. Like, if you want to make a sort of lemonade out of this.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But to bite it like this, unless you eat lemons like this and just like sour.
Yeah. But it's actually called Naranjillo, so small naranja, small orange. So.
Yeah, that.
But it's more like a lemon.
Yeah, instead of orange, looks like an orange, tastes like a lemon. Very sour. Not something to eat on the walk, or walking in on the go. Okay, next up, let's see.
Guava.
The guava? Or guava, how do you say it?
I think in Spanish it's called guayaba and in English guava.
No, so guava.
I'm not sure.
This one is, I think, her favorite.
I know.
Put the knife down.
I'm sure I couldn't have.
Okay. I get nervous.
Okay.
So let's show it. Don't see. She can't even control, so she's already jumping to eat it. Barely.
I'm ready to eat it all.
So this was probably the most interesting inside I've seen in a fruit in terms of color. It's very pink. red, pink.
There are actually a few kinds of guavas in Argentina. We had ones, but it was, I think, white inside or yellowish.
Well, you had it.
Yeah, but this kind is my favorite.
Yeah, so let's give it a taste. To me, see, the texture is a little kind of chewy. I mean, it also, yeah, it's a little more, not chewy, but I don't know how to explain it. It's not cakey, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a cakey texture to it. It semi-melts in your mouth, but then you still have to chew something. So,
I guess it's the skin.
yeah, well, I didn't even have the skin.
Oh.
Just the inside for me. Yeah, she ate the skin too. But the seeds are pretty hard. Can't really chew them, so you do have to swallow them. The flavor's I'm neutral on it. It's not too sweet. It's not sour.
I mean, to me, this is childhood, so I love it. But yeah, I understand that it's a little weird.
Yeah, I guess a nostalgia thing. For me, it's not something I would eat regularly. Maybe from time to time, just to have something different. If you really want to try something different, then definitely try it. But if you're just somebody who likes their normalcy.
Did you notice? I don't know. When I eat that, I always feel like I have a film on my teeth after.
I don't know. I think from all the stuff, the sour stuff, especially the last one. What was the name? The Naranjilla.
This one.
I don't think anything gets stuck to my teeth. I feel like that lemon burnt my teeth. All right. Next up.
Guanabana.
Okay, so it's this giant thing. And this, like I said, it's gonna probably be a long video because we're gonna have to wait for stuff to get ready. This is one of them. It's called Guanabana. Have to wait for it to get ready. It's not ripe yet. It's still pretty hard. Apparently, you have to wait for it to be pretty soft on the outside.
Yes, and the spikes are supposed to actually fall down.
Because like right now they're sticking up. Still, apparently I guess they turn or fall off. Yeah, I mean
that's what I read. I don't know.
I mean, they're getting a lot softer. They're breaking easy, so we probably have 1 or 2 days, maybe 2 days more. So this one's gonna go here, but we're excited to see the inside and show it. But they have something that's very similar, apparently, like a little brother of that one, is the Cherimoya. Look, I mean, if you want to see exotic fruits, I mean,
come to Ecuador.
Yeah, come to Ecuador, but also, I mean, just look at that. You're not gonna, especially you wouldn't think it's a fruit. I honestly would think it's a vegetable if somebody were to try to give it to me.
Yeah.
The insides, honestly, I feel like it looks bready.
I know what you mean, yeah.
It's very shiny, has very big seeds. You're not supposed to eat the seeds.
But it also makes me think of a pineapple for some reason because it has a little thing here.
It's a very strong odor.
It's very strong.
But
it's weird because I've had it before, but in juices you don't really taste it. I mean, the taste is not strong.
I think you just probably take it like this with your fingers. Like I hope it's not gross, but honestly, it feels like fish. Well, it kind of looks like fish.
Like it too.
Yeah, it looks like if you took like fish and ate it.
Not a big fan, but I think it would be good in smoothies.
A lot better than it smells. But for me, I think it's better than it smells. Very sweet.
Yep.
Very sweet. Eat it like an adult now. Get the seeds are pretty big. But apparently it's not good to eat those. But like I was eating with my finger, I've read people online you can just put your fingers in there and just pull it out. It really looks like fish skin and almost feels like it. It's very, very juicy.
Yeah.
I could just you get the idea. But you can see how wet it is. And of course it goes on the table.
Oh.
I don't like it. I mean, out of all those, I think the yellow spiky thing you saw, what's the name again? Pitahaya. And this might be second or third so far. So the plate's getting pretty full here on the side. Okay. Next we go to so there's this for us it's just passion fruit or maracuya. But apparently from what I saw online there's another one that looks very similar called Granadilla. So I'm not 100% sure which one this
I
is.
feel like this one is Granadilla. I remember actually seeing that on the...
Okay, so it's not the passion fruit we really know, but apparently it's just like a cousin or sister. So, no. Now for this one, hard exterior, you have no chance of biting it unless you're just crazy. So it's one you have to cut in half to eat. And
like cut yourself in the process.
we eat a lot of passion fruit in reunion. So
but this one is really different. The smell, the
smell is actually really good.
It's different.
But it's a lot different than the passion fruit we know where she's from. First of all, the color is different. They're purple. Here it's orange.
It's interesting because they're purple on the outside and yellow on the inside.
Wow.
And here it's the contrary.
So it looks honestly like a bunch of eggs, maybe fish eggs, like a weird caviar. Got jiggly, got like jello. Was it in Peru? No, in Chile we actually saw cheesecakes made with this. So when you eat it,
very good.
No, I'm just gonna have you show it. Like you just, it's really difficult sometimes, but you just scoop it out and just. It's actually a kind of a mild flavor. Are you chewing the seeds? Oh, I read that you can chew the seeds. I've never have because I'm always weak about my teeth. Well, let's try.
And that's when he breaks his teeth.
I think the ones in reunion, the seeds aren't as chewable.
No, these are very big and...
Yeah, these ones are very crunchy. Like it's actually cool. You have the jello and the crunch to it. Definitely.
I really like them. I didn't like the smell, but the taste is really good.
I guess it's a little bit like this one. Like the smell. I mean, she doesn't like the taste, but the smell is really odory. Like I won't call it feet, but it's just very.
Smell.
Yeah, it's strong, but the taste to me, it's very well. It is very sweet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just okay. But this one, really good. So I'm gonna have to buy more of those. I don't know where to put them anymore. Oh, it's just a casing. Okay, to continue. We don't have that. Taxo. Looks a little bit like a pepper. It's very
and
soft.
And a mango. It's like a pepper and a mango had a baby.
Yeah, apparently a lot of things have babies here. So, just gonna try to slice in it. Okay, this knife is just horrible. So now when we first saw this, the inside just kind of really shocked us. It's almost like the passion fruit.
Yeah, so this is called Taxo, but it's also called banana passion fruit.
Oh, it is?
So you can see why.
Yeah, so yeah, like a mini mango banana passion fruit.
Yeah.
Special baby. So you eat it the same way, just get the spoon, you have the seeds. Another one with a strong odor. Will it smell it? I don't know if you smelled it before. Like the odor is strong, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit like what I keep forgetting, the Cherimoya.
Cherimoya. But it's interesting because I was FaceTiming with my mom yesterday and she had me try it, but she was so like, try it, that I didn't actually took the time to smell and
Yeah.
I don't think I would have tried it if I had smelled it.
Honestly, it's a bit sour,
I don't
bit
think I
bitter,
wanna try it again.
tart. Maybe tart. I think tart would be a good word.
Mm.
It's not something to really eat by itself on the go. We're gonna have to find out what it goes with. I'm gonna try to make dinner and use it in it, since I feel like it'll help kind of give a really different taste than what we're used to.
We'll see.
But we're definitely not gonna finish that one with just a spoon. Okay, no. This one, I have the lychee, or well, one of the different kinds of lychee. There's also one in Reunion that she loves to eat. I like it too. This one's like a hairy lychee.
It's called Achotillo.
Yeah, here it's called Achotillo. So outside not really interesting, but everything's inside. So for this one, you just crack it open, you peel it.
Just like a lychee.
Do the honors.
Thank you.
It's a lot different to eat than the one we had, because the other ones, the skin just the interior.
The skin just peels off.
Because there's, I'll show you.
With the one we used to eat, the skin just falls out and you just eat it. Here it's like you really have to.
Yeah, and there's a seed on the inside. You eat around that. Don't eat the seed. So it's a little bit more difficult, but really good.
It's good, yeah.
Like it's sweet, not super juicy.
No.
The,
It's just a little annoying to eat, but it tastes so good.
this was more like a grape replacement. If you just really wanted something different than a grape, I would call it a grape replacement. It's a little bit, can be a little more annoying to eat, but you really get some variety. It's soft, it really melts in your mouth. And I said it's not too strong with the sweetness, but it's a really good dessert just to grab and eat.
Well, grab and eat. Yeah.
Well, grab, peel, and eat. Grab, peel, and eat.
But I really like how it looks. Love the color.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like, there's also like a sea creature that you eat in Reunion. Remember the black thing? That kind of looks like that, but I forgot the name. But yeah, it's also really cool if you just want to have it to show it to somebody. Well, we had one, but we have a little more to eat, so we're gonna set this aside. But that might be ranked like a number 2. Next, well, first I'd like to mention this. We're not 100% sure what it is. We're gonna have to look it up and we'll probably show you.
We asked the lady, she opened one for us to show us how to open it, but it wasn't ready.
And this one isn't ready either. It's still very, very hard. It's supposed to be soft on the outside too.
Yeah, I think that's what she said.
Right now it's just like you can break someone's skull with it. So it's gonna be on the side next to this one for now. And we'll show it in probably another few days when it gets softer. Or for you it'll be a couple of minutes. And lastly, out of what we have so far, the Pepino, which is, look at it, actually looks like a melon, a tiny handheld melon. Don't really see those anywhere. So, you ever seen a honeydew melon? It's basically that's what it looks like on the inside. Yeah. But the good thing is a lot less seeds to deal with.
Yeah, you just take it out like this.
Very easily scooped.
Yeah. I put that in the smoothies this morning, and it smelled so good. Like I don't know if you smell. And juicy.
Well, just like a just like a melon.
Just like a melon.
Not a watermelon. More like the honeydew melon or the yellow just melons.
Yeah.
Not as sweet as I expected.
No, I think the one from this morning was more.
Yeah, we're not sure exactly how long you're supposed to leave them to ripe. But this one's not super sweet. It's got a very pleasant, easy taste. But I think it'd be ripe would be even a little bit better. But it's really easy to eat. Oh, I really think this one, just by the way, it's a little.
Yeah, I think it wasn't
completely ready yet. Yeah, because it's a little bit harder to scoop.
Yeah, we're just trying stuff here. We don't know much about all of them, so.
Yeah, we don't know the eating rules.
Yeah.
So that's it for right now. But we're gonna quickly rank them, and we're gonna have the other ones too, and probably jumble it up. But these ones we're gonna have to eat before they go bad, so you won't see them again. But for me, just real quick, I think it's pretty tough. Probably one.
I think I'm still gonna put this one first.
But so this is where we're at right now. In a few days, we'll have more ready for you. So just blink and it'll be here. So, ready?
And we're back. Now this fruit is finally ready. It's called Guanabana. So we'll see. We have 3 fruits today. Let's try this one.
We have Guanabana, Mangosteen, Mangostina, something like that.
Mangostino.
Mangostino. Not 100% sure about the name. And dragon fruit. Like a dragon's egg. Okay, she still doesn't trust me. I mean, I know for you guys it's been long, but it's only been a few days.
Wait, I'll get a spoon.
So this is gonna take a look. This is very similar to the Cherimoya, the other small green one. It looks pretty much the same, honestly, except a lot bigger. That same fleshy, fishy interior.
And the same
type of seeds,
Yeah.
except bigger.
Yeah.
I think they're bigger.
They look the same.
But the smell is amazing.
Yeah.
The other one had like
Smells
the
much
smell a bit
better.
like, I want to say feet-ish. I don't know, but the taste was good on that one. Like we used it in the smoothie, it worked. But the smell was just a lot, not what you'd expect from a fruit. But this one really smells good.
I like the taste of it.
But this one just, I think has a lot more seeds though. So I think it can be a little more pain in the butt to eat. No. Yeah, we're experts. How'd you make this look so easy?
I didn't get any seeds.
Oh.
Like if you go to the side,
Yeah.
there are no seeds.
Did you get some? And show it to them up close.
Here it is.
That's the flesh, the one you eat. Don't eat the seeds. Really sweet. Really sweet.
This
but
one is really good.
yeah, like back in. It's not acidic sweet, but it's very juicy.
And it's weird because the Cherimoya had I don't know, it looked similar, but the taste was really
Stronger.
yeah.
But not sweet strong.
No.
Just strong. So yeah, honestly, between the two, this one's much
this
better.
one is much better.
Yep.
Oops.
We're gonna have to like separate the seeds and everything to actually use it for smoothies. Here they sell it as a just a drink on the streets. We're gonna have to try it like that. So I prepare this one in advance a little bit just because apparently it's a pain in the butt to deal with.
In Spanish it's called Mangostino. I don't know the name.
Yeah, it's very hard in the exterior. Not something you think. It's not something you'd expect from a fruit. I mean, they are watermelon and stuff, but it's more like a nut.
Yeah.
Maybe some
Really
kind of
hard.
vegetable. So I read online that, which I still don't really understand how to know when it's ready. They said to make it for it to be really purple,
It's brown.
brown, black, looking like a chestnut. They said for the equator of it, Ecuador equator, have a little give. And this is about the closest one from the bag we got. So I cut around the middle. You're not supposed to cut deep because you don't want to cut the center of it, the meat, I guess, whatever you call it, the flesh. So I cut it and then you just kind of pop it open. And you have this. We have no idea what to expect from, okay. I think it might actually be very ready.
Oh.
We're trying to take it out, but it's kind of just smushing in the hand. Yeah, I think it's very ripe.
Let's see.
There's
It's funny
seeds.
because it kind of looks like a lychee.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, if it doesn't look that appetizing, sorry.
Really?
It just we smushed a little bit. Let's see. There's a seed. Oh man, it's definitely sweet. But there's nothing special about the flavor. I guess, I mean, it would be good, I guess, in a smoothie again, if you want something sweet but doesn't overpower.
Yeah, but with the seed.
But this, I mean, if you take out peel the seeds. Honestly, for the amount of work you have to do and everything.
Yeah,
it's not-
once it's cut I like it.
Yeah,
I have
once
to
it's
cut
cut.
it, I don't think so.
But dealing with the cutting, waiting for it to get ready, figuring out if it is ready, that part I feel like it's too much hassle for a fruit. But if you do just want to try something way different, on the list, I like it too. And last, for this part, we have the dragon fruit.
Yeah,
But
so
this one, let's give it up close because I mean, this thing is just beautiful.
So here it's called Pitahaya. So it's the same one as this one that we got last time.
Yeah, so I mean, that one's also a dragon fruit, but a yellow dragon fruit. This one's a pink dragon fruit. I think this one, if you probably might have seen even in the US in a supermarket. The other one probably not. But honestly, on the inside, just because it looks beautiful. Out of all the fruits, it probably looks the best.
Yeah.
Just because of the pink exterior, how it goes with the white. It just looks like snow.
Yeah, that's true.
So let's taste it.
Okay.
So, in terms of sweetness, this one isn't sweet. I mean, just mild sweet. Compared to this one, it's not sweet at all. So, honestly, between the two, we prefer this pitaya better, if they're both pitayas.
Yeah.
But the yellow one, it's got the same exact texture, just crumples in your mouth, just kind of melts away. So, the texture is really good. Sweetness,
But it has a lot of benefits from what I read online, so I guess it's good to
a lot of
put in
fiber,
the food.
potassium, and good for blood pressure. But also, if you have too much, it's bad for all of those things. So eat in moderation, just like everything else. So between the two, definitely stick with the yellow if you like more sweet. If you just want something gentle and just to eat, this one's good. So that's the three this time. We'll see what else we can find in the market to present. And let's just snap away so you guys can see the next fruits. Hope I can snap with so sticky from the juice. 1, 2. Okay, everyone. So we're on our final group of fruits. Now, I'm sure there's still some crazy Ecuadorian ones we're missing, like the Babaco.
Yeah, so the Babaco, we wanted to get it, but the lady told us it's mostly for juice, so we didn't really want to try it.
But here it is in picture form. Delicious, isn't it?
So those are mostly, I guess these two are more normal. This one I know you can find it in the US, and this one we ate it in Chile before.
Yeah, so, but we'll start on this end with this. I believe it's a cactus type fruit. I think it's a little bit like a kiwi, or it's like a kiwi and almost a passion fruit in color. This looks really good.
It looks way different than the one we had in Chile, actually.
Yeah, a lot different, but it's not surprising. Every country, depending on the climate, everything can be a little different. Let's give it a shot. A lot of seeds again, but these ones aren't really chewable. But good. It's sweet.
It's way sweeter.
But it's not super sweet.
No, but it's sweeter than the one we had.
Yeah, but it's almost a little bit like honey, which she doesn't like, but in terms of how it just kind of smooth, how it goes down, and just feels like caresses your neck, your throat, sorry. Very juicy, it's good, a lot of seeds though. Next, let's get on the Carambolo, the star. I think it's called like a star fruit in the in English, not the US. Kind of like this.
Yeah, whatever, you just eat it. But I don't know if it's ready though. It looks really green.
Yeah, but just like a starfish.
I really like that fruit. Well,
It really doesn't smell ripe. Well, it smells very sour.
I've had these.
I guess
I haven't had these in a while, but I've had them a lot as a kid, and it looks way different than what I remember. I remember the taste was bad.
it's very sour. Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
Yeah, we're not sure if it's ready, so I don't think it is. It's very sour, right?
But that's how it is.
Oh, it's supposed to be sour?
Yeah,
What
but
do I know? So just keep in mind, this one's sour.
yeah, but it's weird because, I mean, from what I remember, I think the last time I ate it, I was probably 8 or 9 years old. So, but I don't remember having all those things in the middle. Maybe it's just my childhood memory. That's wrong.
But again, you had it in a different climate, different area of the world, so it could be a little different. It's actually, how can I say? It's a good sour. It's like a lemon pleasant, even though it makes my face squint. But I really enjoy it. All right.
I mean, I think we'll wait until it's a little more ready.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's if you just in the market, I suggest grabbing one and trying it. My teeth feel funny now. Okay, here you can do the honors on the tiny papaya, or the papaya is big, so tiny is relevant.
Yeah. I don't really feel like peeling it, so I'll just cut it in half and we'll make it work. That's not how you're supposed to.
Oh wow!
I think. But...
Well, it's more like I guess a type of melon. In the sense that like it has all the seeds in the middle, like when you cut a melon.
Let's see. I'll just eat it like this.
Smells good. I don't know what to compare the smell to.
No. For the longest time, I just couldn't eat papaya because of that smell. It just was weird for me. Now I actually like it. I mean.
Yeah, so we're not gonna scoop out all the seeds right now. I mean, we could put on fast forward, but who's got the time to fast forward through life?
It's actually sweeter than most of the papayas I've had before. So
the smell wouldn't.
I like it.
The weird thing is the smell. From sniffing it, I wouldn't think it's that sweet. Like it's a kind of a pleasant smell. It's okay, but you wouldn't think it's sweet, but it's very, very sweet. That's cool. Just if you probably scoop out the seeds, you can just eat it like its own bowl.
Yeah,
usually it's like a little snack.
I just cut it like a melon, I guess, or watermelon.
Like slices.
And then I remove the. But usually they're also bigger.
Yeah, because we've never seen papayas these small. They're just more common here. Normal papayas are size of a head. No, probably longer.
I guess so.
Okay, well, this is the mango cutting expert, so I'll let her do it so she can show you. Because I'm just gonna make a fool of myself, and I don't want to look like a fool on the internet.
You already do. Anyways, so
that's why I married her.
There are a few ways to cut mangoes, but this is just gonna be easier.
And she usually cuts like 4 different slices. Yeah, and then like little cubes on the inside.
Yeah.
But there's some people that get it like that and then peel it on a glass.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so but then you can just cut all 4 and then you eat around the core.
And when they're more green, usually I just peel it all and then cut it. Whatever is easier.
And so far we've had.
It's so pretty. I love it.
Oh wow, yeah. Hopefully we taught you something today. But we've bought some other mangoes here. They just would not get ready. They would just stay green. Not sure what type it was.
I guess it's just the kind that you use to make spicy.
Yeah, but it's annoying. We've been here for a week and a half now. No,
and we're finally getting a good
we finally got a sweet one. We thought it was actually not. Well, I don't think it's really the season. So we thought we had no chance to get it. So now I kind of wish we got more. Well, good thing we're here for a little bit longer. But mangoes are just sweet, delicious, refreshing. They go. I mean, you put them on pancakes. You put them in crepes.
Yeah.
Put them in smoothies. Put them on cakes.
You can tell somebody's addicted.
Yeah. I mean, we eat them in the U.S. because they get imported a lot. We eat it in where she's from, Union. It's really like our favorite fruit. Yeah, really. Well, my favorite fruit.
Yeah, it's mine too.
I think out of here, Ecuador, my favorite is the Pitahaya, the spiky yellow dragon fruit thing.
Yeah, that was really good. And I think we have one here actually. Hey!
What the? Oh, somebody's been learning magic.
Yeah, so...
This one's actually a little different than all the other ones we've seen. I think it's just because it's smaller. But it's so cool. And it's really yummy, but don't eat too many. Apparently if you eat like 2 at once, you're going to need the bathroom.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened to us a few days ago. Anyway.
No, so, like I said, hope you enjoyed this little journey along with us. If you come to Ecuador, definitely try it yourself.
Yeah, and send us pictures because we will love seeing those. And tell us what you prefer. Yeah,
definitely leave it in the comments if you've had them, if you're going to have them, or if you're in Ecuador trying to edit the Ecuadorians. I hope we've made you proud. Sorry we missed some of your incredible variety. We definitely tried our best. Some of them just was not the season, and also some were just not for eating, just for juice. But I think that's it for today.
Yeah.
And well, for you for today, for us like a week and a half.
Yeah, so we'll eat way more.
So thank you for joining us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you're gonna try them. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.